What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Southern Roots Podcast. This week we ain't a whole lot happening between the last one and this one, but we figure we'll get on here and chat for a little while. Before we get into all that, let's plug the social media.
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a TikTok. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us a comment, give us some interaction. It'll be greatly appreciated. Everything is at the Southern Roots.
That's right. Also, if the lighting and everything looks a little different, it's because it's 1:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday.
This is very weird.
Yeah.
Not normal.
Usually we record at night.
Yeah.
There's been a lot going on.
Lighting.
Yeah, the lighting is definitely weird, but there's been a lot going on, so we haven't been able to get on here. But it ain't nothing that y'all really want to hear about. It's just my dog's has died, so I've been hanging out with the wife a lot, but that's besides the point. Yeah, there ain't really. I haven't really.
You know what we need to do?
What's up?
We need to come. You need to come over here, and we need to shoot. That's what we need to do.
We do need to do that.
We need a day of shooting.
Yeah, we haven't done that.
I mean,
Hell yeah, I couldn't tell you.
no, we've done that forever.
I think the last time we did just like actual shooting was when we tried to record that video.
Yeah, and that
Which has been over a year at this point.
Yeah.
Because I got my Snapchat memories a couple of weeks ago of it.
Yeah. It's been too long.
It's been a while. We definitely should do it.
It's about to get a little warm, especially after the storm. I'm sure it's going to get hot, but
yeah. We do.
We need to shoot.
I haven't even shot. I haven't really, other than sighting in my 308, I haven't actually just shot it.
Yeah. I know you killed a deer with it before you really got to even shoot it more than
to sight it.
No more than 10.
Yeah.
But you shot it maybe 10 times.
Yeah. It's we definitely haven't shot in a long time. We do need to plan that. Especially with not much going on.
Yeah, we really don't have a lot going on. Work's starting to ramp up. Everything's kind of personal life starts slowing down. Work starts picking up.
Yeah.
I have a kid. I didn't really go out a whole lot anyways. But you don't really do much as it is.
Yeah.
But
I did last weekend. I went and played in a scramble tournament.
How'd you do?
Scramble tournament. We were. It ended up getting rained out. We were at I think we were on hole 14.
Did it? Oh yeah, you said something about it getting rained out.
And then we were 3 under through 14, I think it was. No.
Dang.
4 under through 14. No bogeys either. Straight pars.
Wow.
And 4 birdies. So that was pretty sweet. But then once they called it, being that everybody hadn't finished the same amount of holes, that they only did 9. Your first 9 wherever you started, because they did what's called a shotgun start. So everybody just goes to different holes and everybody starts at the same time. So whatever those.
How many people was out there?
A bunch. There was probably. There were teams of 4, and you probably had. There's 18 holes, so you had at least 18 teams. We were the second team to start on a hole, so I know there was more than 18 teams.
Jeez.
So whatever that is times 4.
That is a ton.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people. So, but we ended up only 2 under through 9, The team that won was 8 under through 9.
So how does the scramble go? 'Cause I don't even know like what that means. So
So like,
you got a team of 4.
yeah, so like,
Y'all all hit, and whoever has best ball.
yeah. So if me and you were on the team, if me and you were scrambling, we would both hit the ball off the tee, and whoever's was the best, you'd go, like if yours was better, we'd go pick mine up, bring it to yours, and then hit
Okay.
yours is that way. And then like obviously if you have more people, you just have more options. So
Yeah.
but yeah, we it wasn't too bad. For the first one to scramble, I mean, I've never been in a scramble tournament before, and I also had never scrambled with. I know how, like, because it was with Trent and Wayne, and then Josh, which I think you know Josh, but
Yeah.
we ended up none of us had we've all played golf with each other at some point, but never. Actually, I don't think Josh had ever even met or ever played with Wayne and Trent, but we all ended up playing. We didn't do too bad. So, but it was a fundraiser for my nephews, so that's kind of the only reason.
Yeah.
I played in it. Most of them tournaments they lie about the score anyways.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that like word of mouth? Like, hey, we did this.
Yeah, like, so there's nobody out there checking you. So like you're the only team on the hole at the time. Like it's just us 4 out there. So like we could literally write down whatever we wanted to. But
yeah, I can see where that gets a little.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. A little dishonest there for sure.
yeah, for sure.
My kid.
Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. I'm supposed to play in another one in a week, 2 weeks, something like that. For
another fundraiser.
Yeah, for some football team, some high school football team. I think Truland's football team.
Gotcha.
Wayne asked me if I want to play in it. I told him sure. What the heck, might as well. It was like with that scramble tournament, it was $100 that I just played in. It was $100 per person, but that covered the round of golf with a cart, range balls, all the range balls you wanted, and lunch. So,
oh wow!
I mean, you go play Southern. If you go play Southern on the weekend, it's $65 without range balls.
How's your course?
Huh?
Is their course pretty good?
Southern?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably one of the nicest ones around here. Definitely, maybe not the layout wise, but as far as like conditions of it, like the grass scene and all that stuff, fairways and everything, that is by far the best out of anywhere around here. Which you also have a lot more money pouring into that than
for sure
around here. Tough. That was not too bad. But yeah, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was better than I thought it was gonna be. Which they also did it like for a pace of play. They made it where if all 4 of us, if we didn't make a par, the highest you could score on a hole was a bogey. So pretty much once you putted for par, if you didn't make it as a team, just pick it up and go. Like, so like you had like there was no reason to leave like birdie putts short, like, because the worst you can do is a bogey. So like make sure you get that birdie putt there, which is, but I mean, so some of the scores, which I'm not gonna lie now, some of the scores that got turned in were like 5 over. And I'm like, dang, brother, worst you can do is a bogey, like in 9 holes. That's tough. As a scramble team, for sure.
That'd be me.
Oh yeah, it's some of the guys out there you could tell had never even touched a golf club. But again, it's fundraising stuff, so like it's not even about like, I think the winners got like a free round of golf at the golf course up there, which is 2 hours away from here. So it's not like, it was in Augusta, so it's not like it's, the chance of me going up there and playing golf is not that good. Not,
Yeah.
definitely, it would have to be like a planned out thing. So, which I looked up how much a round of golf is out there, and it's only $80. So, not that bad. And that course was pretty nice, very nice actually. So I had a good time doing it until we got
That's all that matters.
The bad thing is we got rained on, and then it kept going. We kept playing. We would sit in the cart and kind of up under a tree. It was pouring, and then it would stop, and we'd keep playing, and then it poured again, and it would stop, and then finally the last time it poured, we got a little message on the cart, little screen and all, said tournament has been canceled due to course conditions. It's like, brother, we're already wet. Like,
yeah,
we might as well just play. It is what it is, though.
If I has up their grass, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it was when after that last time, it was wet, real wet, real wet.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, that's about all I've done in a while is play golf.
I haven't done anything. We had Shane's son's birthday party.
When was that?
Last weekend. It was Friday.
Dang, I didn't even get an invite to that.
Well, you didn't come to the last one, so it's like, no, bump him.
Yes, I did.
I thought.
Oh, at your mom and dad's? No, I did not. At your mom and dad's, no.
Yeah,
I went to the
didn't
one the
have-
day before that.
we didn't actually have like an actual birthday party. It's just like
I
just us.
I got you.
Calm down, bro. Jeez.
Hey, I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. I actually that Friday night I couldn't have anyways. I had to go pick Callie up from Charleston, the airport,
Yeah. Ain't the thing.
with a sick puppy in the back.
That's so jacked up, man.
Yeah. Crazy thing is, bro, I won't get into all that, but I took her to the vet because she wouldn't eat. So I figured she was like, something was wrong with her throat or something. And like she just needed some fluids, hydration, get her fluids back up, and she's good to go. And nah, bro, she's got cancer. Week to live. They said she had a tumor on her liver about that size. I was like, brother, that's not ideal. That big in a human is crazy, let alone a 50-pound dog.
Freaking dog. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we're getting through it. The wife is getting through it. I'm taking it definitely a little bit better than she is, but it did get me a lot more than I expected it to. Dude, my wife what is she doing? She's supposed to be bringing some pizza, and now she's at Publix.
Oh boy.
Anyways, but yeah, and then I went and built a dock for the Church of God campground down in Tifton. They had a dock that they launched kayaks off of, which, like, to me, like, using a dock to launch a kayak off of is kind of insane.
You just sitting on the bank.
Get on the bank. You know what I mean? Like, they're literally made to go in, like, no water, shallow water.
Yeah.
Just push it off the bank.
That's
But
what
whatever. Because they have, like, a swimming platform and, like a big old dock that you can, like, it's got, like, levels to it on the other side of the pond and a huge slide and all that. Like, so the swimming and stuff is on the other side. So, like, you're literally just launching kayaks on this side. My thought process is just do it off the bank, tear the dock down, do it off the bank. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Apparently that's not okay, I guess. So we had to go down there. We didn't have to, but the church, they called and asked if our church would head up like a team of people, and like they were gonna provide people and all that, and we were like, we'll just do it with some people from our church. So 6 of us went down there, and me and Will were treading water we got in the pond probably Monday morning. It was probably maybe at the latest 8 o'clock Monday morning. We were already in the pond. We got out, and this at the deepest point is probably about 10 or 12 foot on the outside of the dock. And we did all of that. It was probably 30 foot long, and then it goes out to a T.
Yeah.
Probably about 30 foot on that end too. Like, it was probably the same length out there as it was wide at the end of it.
Yeah.
And we had to do all that. And it was swinging a sledgehammer and pry bar and hammer and stuff while you're treading water is insane to try and do. Using a nail gun or a screw gun, like treading water, like battery powered Milwaukee's or Cobalt little screw guns. It's like, don't drop them in the water. I'm like, brother, I'm just trying not to drown out here. Like,
Yeah, that's
so it was a task, but we
could have brought a life jacket so you can just kind of
bro. And then I think it was probably, it may have been just before lunch. The guys, like, somebody showed up and was like, I got an old little flat bottom metal boat, if you want to use it. And I'm thinking, one, it's a little late for that. Like, I'm already in here. And two, some of them little narrow John boat looking things are not stable.
not even a little bit.
So we'll be fighting holding that boat still, and it just, at that point we had already kind of figured a system out that was somewhat working, so we were just rolling with it. But we probably was in that. We built that whole deep end, that whole section out there on Monday. And it was, we probably were in there from about 7:30, 8 o'clock that morning. We got out at 12, ate lunch for about 15 minutes. It was just a hamburger and some fries that Pastor went and got. I looked at him when he was done. I was like, look, now we've always been told you got to wait 30 minutes before you eat, before you can get back in the water. And he just kind of laughed. I was like, so I guess I got to get back in the water.
Yeah.
So we got back in the water. I mean, it wasn't 30, maybe 30 minutes total, that we were out of the water. We were right back in there, and it was probably 6:30 by the time we got out of the water. It was not fun.
That's a while.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a while.
I told him, I said, y'all ain't gonna have to rock me to sleep tonight, boy.
No.
I felt like I was running in place for 12 hours almost. It was insane. I fell through the dock at one point.
The old one?
Yeah.
New one?
The old one.
Oh, okay. Let's say y'all didn't build it.
Yeah, no, the new one. Not the new one.
How you fall through? It was that bad? Like,
It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. It was definitely not safe to be on. I'm like, geez, bro. And the fact that they didn't have it, like, there was no sign or like no cones or tape or anything. Like, people just, if they wanted to go out there, they could go out there. I'm thinking, this is not safe. But yeah, then
whatever, I guess.
got the other part built the next day, and that part went a lot quicker. We were done with it by probably 4 o'clock Tuesday.
Yeah.
But we could stand, like, it got shallower as we went. So it was a lot easier to do. A lot easier.
I heard that. Good grief.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It wasn't fun. I mean, it wasn't easy, that's for sure, but we got it done. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Mother's Day's coming up. Matter of fact, this is going to be out the day after Mother's Day.
Yeah. Tomorrow's.
So what you doing for Brittany's first Mother's Day?
Buddy. We're going out tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to my nanny's church, spending time. Then we're going to nanny's house with the whole family, and then after that, probably going to her mama's house. So, she's at her stepmom's house right now. It's all busy. It's always busy. Which it's good when you gotta do stuff with the family. You gotta.
Oh yeah. Anytime there's a holiday,
Yeah.
it seems like
It's
you're
busy.
just running around.
Yeah, it ain't a bad thing.
So
But yeah,
we just got to. We're gonna go to church in the morning, do lunch with Mom, and then go, I guess, to Soperton and do lunch with Callie's or dinner with Callie's mom. So
yeah,
call it a day.
that's right.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do after dinner. We might do something. Ain't no telling.
Speaking of the Mother's Day stuff, how's Brittany doing and the baby doing and all?
Oh, all good. She's great, honestly.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah, she does good. Little dude, he's been great too. He's actually not too bad, thank God.
Yeah.
Has
she had to go back to work?
No, not yet. Because whenever you get a C-section, you get 8 weeks to recover instead of 6.
Gotcha.
So she has to go back at the end of the month, this month, I think. And it's only for like 2 days of the school that's left.
Oh, that's stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Yeah, so I'll either be taking little dude to work, or we'll do, I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Gotta do something. Like, I'm sure your mom won't mind watching him.
They're going out until.
Oh, sweet. Oh, is it?
No, it's their anniversary. Her birthday's a month later, and they're going to do something else. They said, "Man, just do it in the middle."
Yeah, do both.
She said, "Well, then it's too far away from my anniversary, and it's too far away from my birthday. Well, we just do 2 trips." I said, "All right, whatever, dude."
Hey, it is what it is.
Shell's boat.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. My parents be doing stuff like that too. They be gone.
Told mom and dad they go out of time on anyone I know, bro.
Hey,
They go.
ain't nothing wrong with it. One day,
But I am like, I'm a homebody, I guess. I'd rather just
yeah,
cut the grass or do something, go shoot, just chill around here, ride the buggy, or just do something around here.
yeah. I mean,
Like we went to Florida for our anniversary,
yeah,
and I mean we did a little bit of stuff, but we didn't do a whole lot. And we ate a few nice restaurants, and I mean that's pretty much all we did. We went to the beach only one of the days or 2 of the days, something like that. Mom and dad were like, "Y'all didn't go every day?" I'm like, no, not really.
I'm not going to the beach, period. I hate the beach.
Yeah.
Hate it. I mean, I'll go, like, I'm not.
Going on with cruise this anniversary. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah, y'all are. When is that? That's in
August.
That's right. Yeah, y'all. I think, is that the same one, what's, Shane's going on to?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
We
going to
invited
Y'all invited me and Callie, but
each.
is he going?
Yeah, Sage is gone. It'll be all of our first cruise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, none of us ever went.
They're a lot of fun. Y'all going Carnival?
Yeah.
Carnival's fun. I was gonna go, but y'all all gonna be with your significant other, and my wife's got to work. Like, she's gonna be in another country, so it's like,
No, I get it. I mean,
not go.
but I get it either way for you at the same time because you will do things without her.
Yeah.
Is out of town all the time. So we weren't sure if you're going to want to go or not.
Some stuff is just like I'll go like around here and do stuff without her. That's no big deal. But like a full vacation type thing, it's
I
like,
see that being a little.
you know, and especially like, there's some stuff that's on a cruise that like y'all like you do together, like as a couple, like, so it's
Yeah.
like it would be weird for me to be just sitting there by myself while y'all are all chilling, you know what I mean? Like, so but yeah, it is what it is. Dad booked a cruise for me and him in January.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, Trucker booked an 8-day cruise. I'm like, who's gonna work?
Holy cow.
Yeah. But I enjoyed
It's just y'all two?
Yeah. Well, he was gonna do everybody that worked for us, but our line of work doesn't always have the how do I say, people have a past, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And that prevents them from being able to do certain things. So, they're not able to. We looked into making sure that was the case, and it is. You can't go on a cruise if you have certain things on your background, I guess.
Yeah.
So, it's unfortunate, but I mean, especially when it's such a long time ago.
Right? I know it was like
You're young,
change and
you do stupid stuff.
things happen.
Yeah. So, but unfortunately, it just kind of is what it is. So, it ended up being just me and Dad. So, hopefully, it works out. That it's gonna be a good time though. He gets like,
Oh, yeah.
that jerker's been on. They give him, when Dad goes on a cruise, like he can get like so like when you go on a cruise, drinks that are included are water, lemonade, and tea. That's it.
Okay.
You can add like what they call a bubbles package or something like that, which includes drinks with bubbles in it. Which is sodas like Pepsi. I think they do Pepsi products on Carnival. So that you can get Pepsi products. Or you can do the like the alcohol package, which you can get. At that point, it includes any drink on the boat. And that includes the like bubbles package as well. And you can get like any alcohol drink. You can get it virgin or not. So like Dad goes on these cruises now, and they offer him just like he can have any drink he wants anywhere on the boat. And it's just included in his stuff. Like, so anybody in his room gets that stuff. So we'll be able to have all the options of anything.
Yeah.
And they do like milk. They have milkshakes and stuff that you can get on them from some certain places, man, and they are phenomenal. But if not, but if you don't get them, they're like $13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're not cheap.
No.
But then also they put like a limit on them, like as far as how many you can get. I think it's like 15 a day.
Okay.
Which is a lot. I mean,
yeah,
I would imagine that's a lot.
So, yeah, I would think that's a lot.
But
that should be enough.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
You should be okay.
Yeah. You drink 15 milkshakes a day, brother. You're holy cow. And the ice cream, like you can get pizza pretty much 24/7. They have a pizza bar on just about all the cruises
I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready for that.
that you can get pizza 24/7 pretty much. And then they have like ice cream things that you can go, like soft serve ice cream, like at a like the buffet type things you get here.
Yeah.
There's like most boats have like 3 or 4 of them around the boat that you can go get ice cream at any point. I would recommend that when you go, if y'all making sure y'all go to the actual like dining room for dinner.
Yeah.
The food, you can go to the buffet, but the food in the actual dining room is much better, and you can still get as much of it as you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if you want 3 shrimp cocktails for an appetizer, get 3 shrimp cocktails for an appetizer.
That's great.
If you want 2 entrees, you get 2 entrees. If you want 3 desserts, 4 desserts, get 3 or 4 desserts. If you're literally like, I don't know which one, like if you ask them, like I've been on them and they're like, I'm not sure, which one do you think's better, this or this? And they're like, we'll bring both. I'm like, all right, bet.
That works too.
Yeah. So, and the shows on Carnival are always great.
I'm looking forward to like the comedy show or something like that. Mom and Dad said there's a comedy show.
They do comedy shows on just about all of them. They do Broadway shows on all of them. Like, I know that.
So I've always wanted to go to like a comedy show.
Yeah. The most of the everyone that I've went to, I would go to like the comedy show for everybody, which is like all ages.
Yeah.
Generally, they say the same jokes as they do at the 18 and over one, but they just cuss in the 18 and over one. So like, or they'll make like,
Don't really make it no funnier.
yeah,
Usually it's another word. Yeah.
yeah, and like they're like, I mean, and they say they make more like sexual jokes and stuff there in the 18 and over one.
Which I was telling
Like,
Shane, I said, I don't even think sexual jokes are funny though, bro.
they're not to me. They feel forced most of the time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this funny and it's not. Like, it's just
No.
be good. Like, just be a good comedian and you don't have to do that stuff. That's how I look at
No.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one.
So, but yeah, it's cruises are fun, dude. Y'all have a good time.
I'm ready to see because I think it's funny. Mom said if there's any one of y'all that ain't gonna like enjoy it like a whole lot, it's apparently gonna be me. And Mom said, she said Shane's gonna like it, Sage gonna like it, all the ladies are gonna like it.
Yeah, the ladies will love
She
it.
said, I'm be honest, I have no idea if you're gonna like it. I said, good to know.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Where are y'all leaving out of?
I think Jacksonville.
Oh, okay, sweet. Y'all going to the Bahamas?
Yes.
That's what's up. We went on our first one was a short like weekend one. Just especially for it's all of y'all's first one. That's like a decent one to do. Like, you don't want to be on there and realize you don't like it and you're just stuck for a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Worst case scenario.
4 days.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you figure out you don't like it and you're like, I only got 2 days left. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean,
Yeah. You knew just about
just won't go back. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
So.
There's gonna be something on that boat that I'm gonna enjoy. There's no way there's not.
Oh yeah, for sure. They like
I mean,
they'll have like live music playing and just about anywhere, and like they have an app that you can download that gives like the entire everything that happens on the boat at what time, like an entire itinerary for everything that goes on at every place on that boat for the entire time it's out there.
yeah.
So you can see like what we normally do is like when we get on there, I'll look through and like there's a couple things that I've been on them, so like I know like I want to go see this stuff. So like I'll find that stuff and see what times those are, and then kind of base everything else off of what I can do when those are not going on. The Love and Marriage show, hilarious. So
Okay.
funny.
Bet.
Or any type of Family Feud things that they do, those are funny.
Can you do it? The Family Feud?
Yeah. We did it on ours, our cruise. The last one I went on with, we went with like the whole Craig family, my family. There was like 14 of us that all went. We, me, Callie, Deacon, Will, and Casey all did it like on stage, like got to go up there. We got chosen for the After Dark Family Feud show. So it was like 11 o'clock when ours started. And so the last question, it was for us to win. And the question, it ended up being Deacon, and we were going up against some college kids, some like young, like freshman college kids, straight out of high school age kids. Like, I don't even know it was in July or June. It was in July. So I don't even know that they had made it to college yet. Like, I think they were still, like, they had just graduated. Maybe one or two of them had been in college, but we were, the last question was, what is one job what is a job that requires you to take your clothes off when you get to work? Deacon hit the thing. I was like, oh, sweet. He's got it. He's like, lifeguard. I was like, I know this kid didn't just say lifeguard. First of all, if a lifeguard takes their clothes off at work, they're probably getting fired. So then they let the next the guy, like, you give the other person the option. And they're like, he's just sitting there. And I'm like, brother, this is way over time. Like, he's not answering the question. And his whole, like, family's back there yelling the answer at him. And he's like, I don't know what to say. And then eventually he's like, stripper. And we're like, and that was the answer. Like, I was like, brother. But, I mean, we had a lot of fun. That was pretty cool to do. We got, like, official, like, name tag, like, official Family Feud name tags and, like, all that stuff.
That's pretty cool.
But, yeah, I don't know where it's at now, but I got it. I got a picture of it. We got, like, Family Feud pictures and all that. So, it was pretty cool. So, but,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Huh?
I seen that on Facebook. I seen a picture of that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they're a lot of fun. And, like, you can be as outgoing or as introverted as you want on them. Like, you can try and be a part of everything. Like, most everything like that, ask for volunteers from the crowd. So, and you can try and be a part of everything, or you can just be there and sit and watch.
Yeah.
Of course, Callie wants to be a part of everything, so
yeah.
I get drug into it by default.
Yeah, I'm more of a sit and watch type of guy and have a good laugh. But yeah.
Yeah. We did like the one we were on was the Mardi Gras was the name of the boat.
Yeah.
So, like, it's Mardi Gras theme, like New Orleans type. And then they do like a Mardi Gras parade and all that stuff. So there's different options. Like, they do a Mardi Gras king and a Mardi Gras queen. Well, all it is to do it is you go up there and you get a raffle ticket. And if your number gets called, you have to go up on stage and, like, do this little thing that they want you to do. And Callie's number didn't get called. But being that she wanted to, I went up there and got a raffle ticket so that we could try and do it together. Well, my raffle ticket did get called. So I had to go up on stage in front of all these people and, like, read this thing. And, like, it was a mess. I was like, this is ridiculous. But I didn't win that, so I was like, sweet, now I don't have to do that. But there's dance parties, like, on the pool deck. I mean, there's so much to do on those cruises that if you're bored on a cruise, it's because you just don't want to do stuff.
Yeah.
So, y'all have a good time there. It'll be a lot of fun. What are y'all going to do with all the youngins?
We're passing my youngin' around. I don't know what they're doing with Shane's.
Yeah. Probably passing them around too.
I would imagine so.
Which they'll be in school then.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I know we told Shane that. He goes, oh, sweet. That'll make it easier on them so they ain't got to
Watch them
watch
it.
all day.
Yeah. I heard that. But yeah. Other than that, man, you got anything else?
Nah, bro. I told you I ain't really done much of nothing.
I heard that. I'm about to go eat some food. I wonder if my wife's here yet. Oh, heck yeah. My cameras just went off 2 minutes ago.
Sweet.
Bet. All right. Well, I mean, we've been on here for 40 minutes. That ain't that bad.
Nah, it's all good.
We can ramble about something for a little while, huh?
Yeah, we're good at that.
Yeah. We can also
we're good at that.
We can also be off way out in left field too if we don't watch ourselves.
100%.
But anyways, you want to plug social media before we get out of here?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a TikTok. Y'all go like, follow, subscribe, give us a few comments. Everything, it would be greatly appreciated. Everything is at The Southern Roots.
Absolutely, guys. With that being said, this has been another episode of Southern Roots Podcast. I'm Andy.
And I'm Seth. Remember, always keep those Southern roots.